That's why keep me a stick of big purse.
In the dark, I'm in my drop top, who's in the streets, in the streets, in the streets. I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting for me.
I just wanna be
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Live 3D TV, and I'm back at you with another video. So, guys, coming to y'all with another Keita Rose live, and she is, of course, from tonight's Conversations podcast, and she has been, exposing Momo Jojo, aka Ace, the actual host. And guys, it's been a lot of people been coming out and a lot of things have been said, and she went live today. And guys, she's talking about going to court because Momo Jojo is suing her at this time. And so in this live, she talked about a lot of stuff. She did a TikTok live this morning. So y'all tell me what y'all think about all of this going on in the comments. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.
There were multiple assistants that felt that they were better than the girlfriend. There were multiple assistants. So it bothers me when people focus on the tone. Here's the thing about tone that I had to realize. For a long time, I was like, I'm not changing my tone. But here's the thing. If a person doesn't receive yelling, it doesn't matter what you say. Like, for example, that person could be almost about to be hit by a car. If you scream at them, they'll block it out. And that has a lot to do with childhood too. It has a lot to do with your experiences and trauma. If you were yelled at and screamed at, you're not going to receive that well. It doesn't matter what you're saying. It doesn't matter. Me personally, I was in the military and I was constantly told, speak up, speak up, speak up. I was raised by military parents, so I was constantly told, talk louder, talk louder. So I can't help but to talk loud. So when I hear people that are quiet, I can't stand it. I can't stand bitches that whisper. Just like they can't stand loud bitches, I can't stand... What? How is you hello? What? I was just saying that I like your shoes. Oh, thank you. I think they're really pretty. I really like your shoes. Okay, thanks. Can you speak louder? Sure, how's this? Can you speak louder? How is this? In fact, I like being loud. You know what? I need to teach bitches how to speak up. Speak up. Use your big girl voice when you say stop. When this man keeps touching you, use your big girl voice. No, stop. I'm gonna teach my son how to have a big boy voice. Say that 5 times. Big boy voice. Because when my son's at school and if a teacher wants to get touchy, I want him to use his big boy voice. And I want him to say, stop. Because I want everybody to know he'll fight. Weird ass. He'll fight. Pick any. Don't pick any kid. Sorry to say that. But pick anyone but mine, because mine's loud. My kid's loud, and my kid's going to fight. And my kid's going to say, you're weird. And my kid's going to start bullying you. Play with it if you want. My kid knows. We don't play that shit in this house. We like big voices. We like stand up. We like big. Yeah, I said this. I said what I said. I mean what I say. I know who I am. That's how we talk in this house. I don't do whispers. So I am loud. They are valid about that. I'm loud than a motherfucker. You think I'm loud? You think I'm loud? Listen to my father. You should talk to my father. My father's hey, respect yourself. Put your head up. Why are you crying? That's my father, so. This nigga just wake up screaming. I love him though, but he wakes up screaming. Talk to mine, but he's dead. Damn you all. Damn you all. Can I just say that I have found the best people on the internet once I started this? Oh, he wakes up screaming. Yeah, he's really calm now that he actually found the Lord. And when I say actually found the Lord, I say that because my father used to be very And now that, when he got his relationship with the Lord and he started going to church and really reading the Bible every day, he's a lot more calm. He's a lot more gentle. And now nobody believes the stories of him being like, nobody believes it because of how he acts. He's so sweet, but before you found the Lord, and it's not he's sweet because he's pretending. He really is like that now. Like he really is who he is, not just, oh, the Lord told me, all that other stuff that they do. So it really upsets me when people do that with God, because for a long time I felt like I couldn't pray. Like I felt like and it's not anybody's fault that I felt that way, but I felt like I couldn't even pray or couldn't even get close to God, because there's so many people that are like, you can't be a Christian. You can't be a Christian. Christians don't do that. But then they're behind closed doors doing all the stuff that they said that they hate. So it's difficult because you feel like you can't be a Christian. That's why I don't come on here talking about God. I have my own personal relationship with God. It feels like you can't be a Christian because all the Christians are going to be like, no, you can't sit with us. And that's why I don't even know. I don't even want to talk about it too much, because it's like, they're going to be like, oh, you curse? You're not Christian, even though pastor touches boys. Can we talk about that? Or am I get restricted? I'm gonna get restricted, so we can't talk about that. Please follow my YouTube, y'all. They don't restrict me that much over there. It's like the pastor can fall from grace so many times. Oh, well, if a pastor has allegations, it's like, oh, well, you know that, well, baby, pastor's just a human. He's just a man. But then when the little girl gets pregnant, or when we find out, pastor's doing this and that, he's just a man. But when the little girl gets pregnant, we find out the congregation's doing something, we have to condemn them. You are wrong. You are not Christian. You are terrible. You will never be accepted by God. You ain't nothing. So how come the congregation doesn't just get to be men and women that make mistakes? How come if this guy or girl is gay because of trauma, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that all gay people are only gay because of trauma, but how come if this man or woman is gay, how come we can't say, oh, well, they're just falling short and they're going to get back with the Lord and they're going to make the right decision? How come we can't say that? I'm not saying I believe in that. I believe you should be whoever, whatever. Don't base your relationship on what they do. Absolutely. That's why you should have a personal relationship with God. Stop listening to people that you don't even know. You don't even know if they're praying to your God. You don't even know if they're worshiping your God. They could be worship. Listen, some of these Christians say that God said something I never even heard them say. I never even heard God say. He never said it to me. I'm worried about what my God says to me because I'm worried about my own salvation. Yes, as Christians, we're supposed to save everybody, right? But the way y'all save people ain't working. It doesn't work. You said that's why it's important to say Jesus Christ. Absolutely. But you know what? Some people will say, I mix Jesus with a little bit of holy water, with a little bit of crystals, with a little bit of witchcraft, with a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And that's their spirituality. And they're allowed to do that if they want. They're allowed to do that if they want. But whoever's talking to you, whoever you go to that corner and you, whatever you're doing, it's not what I do. So I don't want to, I wanted to share that with y'all because for a long time, I felt like I could not be a Christian. Like I felt like I didn't want to say that I was a Christian because so many Christians were going to be like, well, why do you curse? Well, the same reason why you let Bishop do whatever he wants to those kids. That's why I curse. Yeah. The same reason why that little girl told you what happened to her and you didn't believe her. That's why I curse. Why you smoke. Same reason why you let your husband, your man of God, cheat on you 1,000,000 times. That's why I curse and smoke. Now, do you want to tell God on me? What's he going to say? He knows what I'm doing. Now, what are you going to say? How about you tell God that you popping it all around the town? How about you try to find some stability? You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't have stability in their own lives, and that's why they judge so much, and that's why they put so much, they put so much shit on everybody else, especially kids. We put more stuff on kids than anybody. We expect kids to be adults that are emotionally mature and that know what to do and know how to function. When a kid is behaving poorly, we say he's just bad instead of why am I not teaching this child? What am I not teaching this child? And if I am teaching this child and the other children understood, what's wrong with this one? And I'm not saying anything's wrong, but what's wrong here? Let me fix this. Okay, maybe the other children don't have learning disabilities, but he does. Maybe he's autistic. Maybe he's on a spectrum. Maybe I got to figure out what's wrong with my kids. But people just say, oh, he bad. They bad. That's why I don't fuck with the whole like, oh, I don't get why people don't like gentle parenting. Gentle parenting is for parents who want their kids to walk all over them. Do you know I can tell my kid right now, go clean your room, wash the dishes, and then make your bed. And do you know he will do all that and I don't have to scream at him, belittle him, or beat him? Did you know that? Why? Because I speak to him like he's a person. Because he is a person. He's a little person. Kids are little people. They're adults, but little. They're human beings. They're not adults. They're human beings, but little. There's so many things you want your kids to do, and that's why a lot of you aren't good parents. And I love when people say that they grew up and they stopped talking to their parents. Good, because you don't deserve people that are going to take care of you when you're old. You don't deserve it. You don't want to protect. Let me say something. Don't protect the kids now. They won't protect you when you're shitting on yourself with diapers. How about that? Come on. How about that? And I love it. I love those stories. And all those parents get so mad at me. They hate me. They hate me. When I hear those stories, they hate me. You're promoting. Some kids are just, you're absolutely right. Some kids don't want to take accountability. But you know what? How about this? If your 30-year-old won't take accountability and he's terrible, it's probably because when he was 15, you didn't make him take accountability for his actions. Come on. If your adult child won't do it's I'm not saying it's everyone's fault, right? I'm not saying that because we grew up in a household. All of us grew up in the same household, yet one of my brothers is in prison, right? One of my brothers is here. One of my brothers is here. So everybody is doing their own thing, yet we grew up in the same house. I won't say that it's only the parents' fault, but I will say that a lot of it has to stem from childhood. A lot of it stems from childhood. This is what shaped us. Childhood is what shaped us. If I'm giving you money to love me, you need to love me, right? And if I take away the money, then you still have to love me. No, that's a transaction. We are making a deal. Dummy, stupid. You want real love, don't you? Then work on yourself. You want real love? Then love yourself. Really love yourself. And how you love yourself is you forgive yourself for that shame. You forgive yourself for what everybody else did to you. That's how you love yourself. You say, people did this to me, but I'm not going to hold it. That's how you love yourself. Healing is beautiful. If you do it right, you forgive. So many people are stuck on, I'm not going to forgive. I'm not going to forgive. Okay. After I get my shit off today and I do this long ass video that I did not want to do. After I do this long ass video and I post it on YouTube, I'm forgiving. I forgive her for being exactly who she is. And now I know who she is. So if I go up to her and want to be friends again and I get snaked again, that's my fault. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Shame on me for allowing this to happen. And if I go back working for him and he snakes me, it is what it is. So I know exactly who these people are, right? And I don't need to be involved with it anymore. I forgive them. It's important to forgive. And I hope they forgive me for telling the truth. And they might not never. Good. I can be a bitch's enemy till she die. I don't care. We are grown adults, so if you don't like me, what does that mean? I can't come to your sleepover? I can't come to your sleepover? You're gonna tell the other girls that I'm not popular? Bitch, we're not in high school, I don't care. Oh, you'll tell people not to work with me. If you tell people not to work with me and then they don't work with me, I shouldn't be working with them. Clock it. If somebody tells somebody not to be your friend and they believe them and they're not your friend, you shouldn't even be their friends in the first place. You shouldn't even know them, motherfuckers. Uh-oh. So if I lose out on job opportunities because I spoke out about abuse, I wasn't supposed to be at those jobs anyway. Clock it. That's how God works. Yeah. I shouldn't be there. He's protecting me. That's what people don't understand. When you're authentic and when you are yourself, you are protected. So today, be yourself. You can't be no other motherfucker in this world. Be yourself. Can't be nobody else. I only want what's for me. I'm only going to get what's for me. I was in a relationship for 4 years. I loved him, loved him, loved him. I loved him. And to this day, I still love him. I think he's a great person. Kinda. I think he has some stuff to work out, but I think once he works that out, he's an amazing person. But you know what? I got out of a relationship and for 4 years, I focused on myself. I focused on myself. I focused on my healing. I wrote down what I want in a man. I wrote down what type of woman I wanted to become. A woman that stood up for herself. A woman that spoke. And in less than, I don't know, however many months, I met this man that will marry me on everything I love. This man is going to marry me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. If he doesn't marry me, I'm going to be so sad. If he doesn't marry me, it's too soon. It's too soon. But if he doesn't marry me, I be listening to daddy too. And daddy said, wrap it up. Daddy said, hey, I support you. I'm proud of you. And I like the way you stood up for yourself, but it's time to go a different route and let's go a different route. And I said, okay. And then when I was trying to do this story in chronological order, right? And like, cause I didn't want it to sound like I was lying. I was trying to make it make sense. When I go back, I realized that I started this in January and I was like, damn, I went on for a long ass time. I'm proud of myself. I did this shit for a long ass time. I'm proud of myself. I didn't give up. I know a lot of people were like, stop talking, shut up. But no, I didn't. I went on for a long time. Thanks, Mania. And that's on Manic Episodes. And that's on Manic Episodes giving you what? Energy. I had energy. I woke up every morning. I said, I am on his ass. I said, I'm on your ass, Mr. Postman, every morning. Hi, good morning. You should vlog it on YouTube. Yeah, I am. Follow my YouTube, Keita Rose. It's just Keita Rose. You don't need that much makeup. Hush up. I'm slaying. When this is done, you're gonna gag. When this is done, you're gonna gag. And just because you said that, I'm adding eyeshadow. Just because you said that, I'm adding eyeshadow. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me too. I never stopped. And I'm not gonna stop. After this, so he's suing me. So he's suing me and he's suing Mary. He's suing me and he's suing Mary. Mary is my best friend. He's suing my best friend because when we were on live, she made a comment. And then in this fake ass lawsuit, it has screenshots. In the fake ass lawsuit, it has screenshots of like Mary talking shit in her stories. Mary didn't even say nobody's name. All she did was like repost like Momo Jojo memes and they screenshotted the Momo Jojo memes. I bet a judge is going to be like, who's Momo Jojo? I can't wait to get in front of this white man. Who is she talking about? Everybody. I can't wait to get screenshots sound so unserious. I can't wait to get in front of this white man with this wig. Okay, MOJOJo, what has happened? Okay, MOJOJo, what happened? Keita's being mean. Okay, what did she do? She's on Instagram talking shit. Okay, Keita, what do you say? I was talking shit. He snaked me and he lied and I lost a lot of money. And yeah, I lost a lot of money and I didn't want to just sit back and take it. And so he did snake me. Okay. MOJOJo, what? Speak your piece. She said that I lied. Did you lie? Okay. She said you lied. All right, well, she said that I'm telling sex stories. So, Your Honor, here's all the sex stories. Here's all the text messages and videos. And here you go, Your Honor. Here's all the witnesses. There's 7 of them. Should I tell them to come inside or do you want to talk to them? Here's all the witnesses that say that he did the same thing to him or to them. Okay, stop. Shh. What do you say to all these people that said that you did the same thing to them? I didn't. They're all lying. All of them are lying. I have a witness. Call up Kitty Rose. Who are these people? Bailiff, give me this docket. Okay, Kitty Rose at Talk to Me Kitty. Please come to the stand. Kita's lying, baby. Kita's lying about everything, baby. Baby, everything Kita's lying about. I was never in debt by this man. Your Honor, here's the text messages where Kitty said that she was in debt by this man and that we have to do something about it and that we have to fix it. That we should all band together and fix this. She's lying! Judge, all I have are all these people. Here's Kitty's exes that said that she did the same thing to them. Here's Momo Jojo's exes that said that he did the same thing to them. All of these people are lying. They're lying, baby. I like to get shit and I'm pissed on, baby. They're lying. Anyway, we'll see what happens in court. But my man said, I'm ridiculous. My man, did he sue you or something? Yeah, he's suing me. We're all gonna go to court. And I'm gonna vlog the whole thing and teach you how to dress for when you're getting sued. So this is my suit, like I'm going to court makeup. Start with a fresh foundation, always. I think about doing a wing, but I don't want the judge to think I'm a whore. Even though I have a video of an actual whore. Oh, baby. Baby judge, you're lying, baby. Baby, that lady lying. Okay, well, sir, judge, here's all the audio, screenshots, pictures, witnesses. Here's her on video saying she did this. Is there anything else you need, sir? For people that want everything to be private, going to court is not going to be a smart thing to do. If you want everything private, why are we going to court? Oh, actually, I know why. My lawyer said that he's trying to seal everything. So he does want to go to court, but he wants to make sure that it's sealed. No, I will fight tooth and nail. I will fight every single day to have those court records and the court proceedings public. No, you will not seal it. I mean, he might win. If he wins, I can't. If the judge says that it needs to be sealed, I can't vlog it or tell anybody anything. Actually, I can. I'm going to go to jail. But I think I might. Fuck it. I've never been to jail. Who is suing you? MOJOJo. How's your mental health right now? My mental health after today will be just fine. I'm going to tell my little story. Sorry, y'all. Y'all wanted to do the wing. This is the hardest thing, so I can't. Y'all wanted to know. The trick is every other fucking day I do it well. Yeah, so he's suing me, but he wants to get it he wants to have it sealed. So he wants everything to be private. But I don't understand. That's what I get for talking shit. Well, this is what I get for talking shit, because